some girls are hoes from the jump. They tell you right then and there that, hey, Buddhi, I'm busy here. This is a business that I'm building. You get what I'm saying? Don't come here with emotions. I'm not doing that right now. Until they get older and then they're just like, okay, that was fun. I'm not doing this anymore.
You see the red flags. You see the bad sides. But better yet, you still go for that guy.
We're still with you because we're hoping that you're going to change back into that nice guy, like the guy that we met. We want to believe that the person that you are is actually the person we met at the first in the first instance. But the reality is you're actually this person and you keep showing me, but I'm delusional. I'm just like, no, this is not you. No, you're not like this. You get what I'm saying? So I think sometimes that's what happens. It's the naivety of wanting to be with somebody so badly because they showed you a certain side and you choose for them that that's who they are. But they keep showing you the reality.
Is it better than as a guy, as a young guy growing up, wanting to get the girls to be the SO?
It's your right, it's your prerogative to be whoever it is that you want to be until you feel like I finally met somebody that's worthy of me being nice to. Then you can do whatever you want. As long as you're honest about it from the jump. Who's supposed to get into relationships with men that decide to change their lives? I feel like we should treat each other as human beings. What you want done unto you, you must be willing to do to the next person. If you don't want to be in a relationship who's been through too much, then you don't go through too much.
When we speak about nice guys, as per society norm, as per mostly what they refer to, is that guy doesn't go to clubs a lot, or even doesn't even go to clubs at all. The guy that is mostly future orientated, that seems to have his life together. Contra to the bad boy, which is like that guy, like the fuck boy, that guy that gets a lot of girls with the charisma, with the charm, and then always like making girls laugh. Girls just want to be around him and whatever.
I have a different point of view of what I think a nice guy is. I think it's somebody who's considerate, a general, all-round good human being. Like, it's got nothing to do with trying to impress women. It's got nothing, it's just who you are. It's in your nature to be considerate and kind and patient and loving and understanding and all those amazing things. I think that's what I consider a nice guy. Somebody who doesn't do things because they expect something in return, regardless of how they get treated in society or in the world.
And then how do you explain a bad boy?
A bad boy is somebody who's not a nice person, somebody who is inconsiderate of other people's feelings, somebody, well, that can include relationships as well. A bad boy is somebody who just doesn't care about the world. Everything revolves around me. I don't care about anything and anyone. But do you feel like a nice guy is a guy that doesn't go clubbing?
Normally, when a lot of women speak about or talk about a nice guy, that's what they normally referring to.
Okay.
Do you check what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, because
exactly what you're
normally
saying.
you would like I say, you would hear how they converse with a friend. Because of they say if you want to know a person, check the conversation that they have with a friend.
Sure.
Right. So you would. That's why I would say that when you're talking to your friend, you'll be like, oh, chomi ki o sharp. Like that one doesn't go to the club. He doesn't drink. Usutu yantle muthu wa Modimo. What I kereke, like he likes church.
Okay.
Like that's how they describe most of the time the stereotype of a nice guy to them.
Those people are weird. I just feel the world has a weird idea on what a nice guy is. You get what I'm saying? I that's just how I feel. I just feel like the world thinks a nice guy is somebody that goes to church. I mean, how many pastors do we know that are not nice people? How many niggas do you meet in the club that give girls free rides every weekend without expecting anything back? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's why I think people's perception of what a nice guy is is a little bit crooked.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do agree with you,
Mm-hmm.
100%. Because
Sure.
of what I'm saying, I'm just talking about a typical explanation of
Okay,
what
sure.
a lot of, or some most, or if not most, but that I've met
What
at
you've heard,
least,
yeah,
what
what you've
I've met
heard.
at least,
Mm-hmm.
how they describe them. And then, yeah, you can find a nice guy at the club.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. And then they will consider them a nice guy because of
Mm-hmm.
his quiet. He'll be drinking, but he's never intoxicated. Like, he's so. That's why I said I think it
Sometimes
goes
that
back
can be
to.
the guy that's swiping girls. Which one am I going to take home to rape tonight?
Now you're going deeper. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's what they might consider as a nice
Okay,
guy.
sure.
Uh, um, that guy in the corner with the friends, and then the friends are busy being wretched and whatever. But
Mm.
he's always like reserved. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
Do you agree or do you disagree?
And the quiet shy guy is the sneakiest guy. That guy sitting in the corner while all his friends are dancing.
Okay, let's say he's not sneaky,
Okay.
right?
Okay, but also let's get to
Let's say
sure.
he's really a
A
nice
nice
guy.
guy. Okay, sure.
Hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
uh, um, I found that a lot of women, they would go for that,
Mm.
or they would prefer that,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then they get bored along the line.
Okay.
They date these bad boys, and then they hurt their feelings, right? Come back crying, oh my god, I'm done with dating a bad boy. I don't want a fuck boy anymore.
Yeah.
But if you check, the nice guy is there, the fuck boy is there, they're gonna be more attracted to that.
To the fuck boy.
Why
To
is
the
it like
bad
that?
boy. I guess it's the thrill,
Mm,
the mystery of
mm,
never understanding exactly what's going on,
mm,
which is weird. But I think what I've seen from, I'm talking from an older perspective at this point,
mm,
where I've seen that some of my friends or some of the women I've come across,
mm,
when you talk to them as they get older about bad boys, it's like, absolutely not. We are not doing that anymore.
mm,
Like, we tasted it, it wasn't nice, no thank you. But I think at first it's like a thrill. And I think uh, um, bad guys are guys that present themselves as good at first,
mm,
right? When you meet him in the club that night,
mm,
weird, but okay, he's coming across as the nice guy, you know? Wapa, but okay, sharp. Only to later find out that, yeah, what the hell did I get myself into? Now, the problem with women a lot of the time is the nice guy you were pretending to be, we're still with you because we're hoping that you're going to change
mhm,
back into that nice guy, like the guy that we met. We want to believe that the person that you are is actually the person we met at the first in the first instance.
mhm,
But the reality is you're actually this person and you keep showing me, but I'm delusional. I'm just like, no, this is not you.
mm,
No, you're not like this.
mm,
You get what I'm saying? So I think sometimes that's what happens. It's the naivety of wanting to be with somebody so badly because they showed you a certain side and you choose for them that that's who they are. But they keep showing you the reality.
Though you might find that one guy that shows you, okay, not actually most of them, that shows you exactly what they are, but you're still attracted to them. That's what I said, Hore.
Okay.
You might find that quiet one, and then you're like, okay, he's cute, but nah. But you're more focused on this one that,
I think he's cracking jokes. Girls like a funny guy. Oh, he's so funny.
yeah.
Oh my God. He's buying drinks because he knows he's going to leave with you and never see you again the next day after he drops you off, you know? So it's that attraction, yeah, that moment where you're not realizing that actually what's going on is this. And I think that's why a lot of girls and women have changed, have changed. Society is a little bit of a mess right now. Women are behaving the way men
Used to behave.
we were used to men behaving, or we grew up believing that it's only men that are allowed to behave like this. But I think it's also when you watch women around you as you're growing older and their experiences with good guys and bad guys, Because even older women sometimes can't tell the difference between a good guy and a nice guy. I mean, and a bad guy. So you grow up watching your grandmother chasing this bad guy, because you're raised to believe that as a woman, it's your place to fix this man, like make him proper, make him understand, make him see the future, show him what you can do for him.
What you say now brings up something in my mind. Are you suggesting that in some way, society has a role to play as to how women are shaped and what they find attractive?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you feel like why isn't it like trying to run away from you and your actions to put it on society or to put it on what you saw your grandmother doing? And
Not
then,
necessarily. If I grew up in a house filled with love and my grandparents were loving on each other 24/7, and I would never hear their arguments, they'd have them alone in the room, but whenever I'm around them, I just see love and kindness and understanding and patience. When I grow up, I'm going to want that for myself, right? Because they're teaching me what love is. If I'm watching my grandparents constantly fighting and my grandmother begging my grandfather to not go to the streets or to not do this or to not behave like this or not to spend his entire paycheck in the streets, I'm gonna think that's what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to show a man like stop it, behave like this, don't behave like that. And I must understand if he's gonna be a cheater, I must understand this is how all men behave and whatever. That's just gonna be my idea of what a man is.
some woman raised from a good family,
Okay.
with absent from all those things that you described that are toxic,
Okay, sure.
right? Still fall in love with the wrong man. And then when I say the wrong man, it's like I'm talking about someone that really, really from the get go, he shows you the sides. Because if you get those boys that they show you what I'm this, right?
Okay.
I'm there. I'm in a public space.
In
where
your
you
head, that's
see
an
me.
honest man because he's telling you the truth about who he is.
So my question is, you see the red flags, you see the bad signs, but better yet, you still go for that guy, right? And then you mentioned thrill, and you mentioned that when you grow older, you're like, nah, I'm done with that. But we can never escape the fact that first, that's what
Sure.
attracted you,
Definitely.
right? And you're trying to figure out, like, is it better than as a guy, as a young guy growing up, wanting to get the girls to be the SO? Then you feel also like, oh, okay, fine. Now I'm in the stage whereby women that dated assholes have changed. Now I can change to not be an asshole.
Sure. It's your right. It's your prerogative to be whoever it is that you want to be until you feel like I finally met somebody that's worthy of me being nice to. Then you can do whatever you want. As long as you're honest about it from the jump. Like some girls are hoes from the jump. They tell you right then and there that, hey, Putti, I'm busy here. This is a business that I'm building. You get what I'm saying? Don't come here with emotions. I'm not doing that right now. Until they get older and then they're just like, okay, that was fun. I'm not doing this anymore.
And then who's supposed to now marry them if they want marriage, or
who's supposed to get into relationships with men that decide to change their lives? I feel like we should treat each other as human beings. What you want done unto you, you must be willing to do to the next person. If you don't want to be in a relationship who's been through too much, then you don't go through too much. You get what I'm saying? Luena, if you feel like a woman who doesn't sleep around, then Luena itlompe until you find that woman. If you feel like you're trying to be a messy nigga, except that maybe in the future you're gonna meet a messy woman who's gonna change your life for the better. You know?
you spoke about what's a nice guy to you, right? But I would like you to elaborate on that as Mosa. What do you identify as a guy that's nice?
Being considerate of somebody else. For me, that's a nice thing to do. Understanding that maybe my life plan was not to be a hoe, but I ended up being a hoe because I was looking for love so intensely. I didn't realize that I needed to check myself first. And so I've been through all these people who've been breaking me. And if you're really willing to have me, you'll kind of be patient with me, and understanding, and show me that, listen, this is who I am. I think a lot of the time we place too many things on money. I feel like if a moneyed guy is spending their money on me, that's a good guy. That's trash, because you could be spending your money on like a million more girls. Do you get what I'm saying? Why am I not focused on making my own mullahs so
Yeah.
that I can meet another nice guy and
Facts.
then we can start building together?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or why am I not, if my dream is to be a housewife, and which is like a valid dream, because that's what some women want to be. Why then am I not bringing forth my housewifery towards this man who, because I want to marry a provider, who's providing for me, and I can just behave myself. You get what I'm saying? I feel like we live in a reality where we all dream of something and we make up ideas in our minds of who people should be.
Yeah.
But we forget to focus on ourselves and who we are. You want a better man, are you a better woman?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not much of a Bible fan, but I believe one of the most famous quotes of Jesus Christ was like, "Before you look at the splendor that someone has, look at the bulk. That's what
That's in your
that's
eye.
in your
Sure.
eyes." So before you judge the other person, or before you pre-conclude about another person,
What about
fix yourself
you?
first.
Yeah. What about you?
Understand what I'm saying? Fix yourself first. Other things that you need to change, right? Women that are attracted to bad boys, the nice guys are always mostly attracted to the opposites.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
it is.
So
like
you get that this person is such a sweet boy, uh, um, being a gentleman and on the whole lot, the fireworks. But then he gets hurt so much that by the time that now he enters this stage whereby women feel, now I want to be now. I'm relaxed now. I'm more focused now. I know what I want now. I want to pursue this type of life. I want my partner to be this type of person. You understand what I'm saying? That's the time that that nice guy has now changed and be like, nah, fuck that shit. It's not working for me.
Okay, but there's another nice guy out there.
I understand that part,
Yeah,
but
so do
it's so
you.
then it so happens that you fall in love with this person because of maybe now you know this person for a long time. You saw how this guy is, right? And then now you're thinking that you finally committing yourself or submitting yourself to this person. Mostly sweet guys get hurt because of the partner that they with. Feel, "Rah, this one is it's not fun. This one is boring, man. It's every day clappy. I just want several colors. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I just want a bit of several colors and here and there. Now this one is not giving me that drama. Because of I believe sometimes women do love drama.
Sure.
They
Sure.
just speaking from experience.
Yeah.
They are
friends who
not
enjoy drama.
comfortable dating someone and there is no drama somewhere. Like there has to be that. They're gonna be like, but Buffett, nah, do something like go out, cheat, go out or something. I want that excitement for me to keep on wanting you. And then now that guy realizes that, but okay, but women actually want that. By that time now you want to settle, that guy has shifted.
Sure.
Because of he's already
May I
tainted
ask-
by the whole thing.
May I ask, does that guy know his self-worth if he's gonna stick around with a woman that is not the type of woman that he wants to be with?
Good point also. Thank you for touching on that point because of I believe that's what we as guys, if you are a gentleman and then you keep on getting hurt, maybe reevaluate the type of woman that you go for. I think that's why I mentioned that we in some type of way, because of we sweet guys, we nice guys, we gentlemen, it boils down to what you just said, self-worth.
Sure.
Recognizing what, okay, fine, let me just make an evaluation. What type of people what type of woman do I fall for? Right? Maybe I'm the problem as to what I get attracted to. And then maybe I'm missing Sinan Mosa, who's a sweet girl who also can complement my
Because you have a type. Yeah, because a lot of the time, like, you have a type as a person.
Yeah.
And you keep choosing these people, but they're not choosing you back.
They're not choosing you
They're
back.
not choosing you back.
So that's why I say, then reevaluate. This type that you're busy pursuing, are you suitable for that? Right? Are you not putting yourself in a vulnerable situation whereby that type, because of they too wretched as fuck,
Sure.
they're gonna mess you up.
Okay.
And then now you're gonna start developing a defense mechanism to counter that. And then now you're gonna do that on the wrong person.
I also think it's weird for you to walk into my life and expect me to change my lifestyle for you. You get what I'm saying? I think it's weird if you find me as a good person and you expect drama from me. There are people who are willing to give you that drama. You know, walk away from me and go be with those people. I also think it's weird that when I got my heart broken at 16, at 25, I'm still looking at men or women in the same way as when I was 16. Your heart got broken. That happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
All the time. You can't use that as an excuse to ill-treat people. You get what I'm saying?
Affects fire.
Exactly.
Fire.
Hence, I say, do unto others as you want done unto you. If you want people to treat you in a really good way, then you be a really good person to people. And I know sometimes the world is unfair and fucked up, where you keep getting hurt as a kind person and whatever. So sit down. Take a look at yourself. What am I doing that's inviting all this unkindness? Exactly.
So it boils down to that. Sit down and then
look inside. Deep inside.
But I would love to actually to hear whoever that's watching the podcast, our viewers, in the comment section, we would love to hear your viewpoints. We would appreciate them. Are we missing something, or are we misinformed somewhere? Please do feel free to educate us, and we would appreciate for you to click the like, subscribe, and share the podcast.
You know this.
We love you guys.
Self-love is self-care. Remember that.
Peace.